it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I have an unboxing. I have my Freeze Beauty order here. I was waiting for my Skin Beautiful RX order to get here so I could do them together. So I'll do that in another video. And I just want to say why I haven't gotten the package from Skin Beautiful RX. And I'm going to disclose it in the other video too. So I was going to place my order for the Black Friday sale. And I wanted to know what code to use because I can't use my own code. Okay. So when I was asking Leah, she said, just tell me what you want and I'm just going to send it to you. So I thought that was really nice. So basically I didn't pay for any of my order. I really appreciate that. Christine is really good. She takes care of me too. Now this, I paid for all of this myself, but Christine takes care of me. She gives me products all the time. And I share it with you guys, especially when there's something new she wants me to test out. She will gift it to me. So she takes care of me too, but I just wanted to put that in there. Okay, so otherwise I probably would have had my order by now, but you know, it's taking a little bit longer. I wasn't like, oh, could you hurry and send it when I'm not paying for it? You know what I mean? But I was going to pay for all of it. You guys know that I do. I pay for my skincare. But I really appreciate it because I share a lot. I put a lot of money in this channel. You know what I mean? I'm buying stuff all the time to test out for you guys. You know, another thing that I buy just so you don't see me wearing the same outfits all the time. I buy clothes so I'm not wearing the same thing all the time on video, like my jacket that I got from Tommy Bahama. Okay, so yeah, I have to do that. So I'm not wearing the same stuff every so often. I have to change my jewelry and just different things so you don't see me wearing the same stuff all the time. So let's get into the order. This is the little bag that I got, by the way, with my purchase. So I wanted to get that, I wanted to get the top tier gift with purchase because it was a good one this time. It was a good one. So I got this cute little bag. And it looks like it says it's from Revitalash. So I love this bag. Is it magnetic? No, it's just like a pull string, okay? And these are all my goodies. So let's go through all of this first before I get into my order. I ordered a lot. The thing of it is when you get that 30% off, especially because I wanted to get this, it's like I had to keep ordering to get to that, you know, because it kept discounting it. But man, I saved like over $200, I think I saved on my order. Plus I got some good stuff, okay? This was what I really was excited about. And I already have one and I still have plenty, but now I have a backup. And it's the Truth Treatments 1% Retinol. Oh my gosh, I am so excited that I have a backup. This stuff is fabulous. I love it. I use this at nighttime 3 times a week. I do it every other night. So every other night I do this. So like 3 times a week I use this and I freaking love it. The 5%'s intense, so just keep that in mind. I feel like this is enough for me, but I do, speaking of gifting, Christine gifted me the 5%. It's going to take me a while to go through that because I'm probably only going to use it once a month because that will make you peel. Okay, but I love it, and this was free. So I love that. So that's why I told you guys. I was so excited about that sale. I hope that you guys got to take advantage of it too. This is something that I have not tried, but I am really excited to try. And it's the Neogenesis Moisturizing Mist, Hydrate and Tone. So I'm excited about that. Now I did not, and even from Leah, I did not get any, hold on a second. Is it focusing on my glasses? Oh God, I don't know why it does that. I did not get any Neogenesis, and I'm going to explain why when I get in here, okay? I'm going to explain why I didn't get any. I may go back to it eventually. I told you guys I hate the packaging on it, and the only way I'm going to order it is probably the little one. But I'm going to show you something else that I'm trying that I don't know that it's going to replace it, but it's really good. I feel like it has really good ingredients. Okay. This is from Sanita, and this is their foot repair. So I'm excited to try this. Oh my God, it smells so good. It smells pepperminty. I'm going to try that tonight. Tonight, I'm going to use that. Then I got this. This is the Natural Definition eye pencil crayon from Alama Pure. I don't really do clean beauty. I don't. But I'll try products. I'll be talking about it in another video. You'll hear me talking about a clean beauty brand. So I'm excited to try this. See what color is it? Oh, it's nice too. It's brown. Because I like a brown. So I'm really excited about this. I cannot wait to try that. So I'll let you guys know if I like it or not. Then I got this. This is Sanita's Vitamin C Body Serum. Okay. It's hard to see probably. And this is the, okay, this is a new brand to her online store, to Freeze Beauty. And I was going to order some things from it, but I'm like, but we'll start with this because I got a sample of this. And this is the Isidin Photo sunscreen. It says 100% mineral sunscreen, water resistant. And it doesn't say what SPF. Oh, it's SPF 50. Sounds good. There we go. It's kind of hard to see with the lights. If you've tried any of these, you like it, don't like it, let me know in the comments. I'm still going to try them, but, you know. And then I have Revitalash, which I don't really like. Maybe I'll give that to my daughter. Just didn't work out for me. And then I have, oh, yes. Well, this is nice that I have another one. The spoon. If you use Truth Treatments, I highly recommend getting this spoon, okay? This spoon, I highly recommend it. Now I have two, which is nice. Because I don't just use this for my Truth Treatments. Anytime I have any kind of moisturizer, I use this so I'm not sticking my fingers in there, you know? Even though I always use clean hands and, you know, my hands are always clean when I'm doing my skincare. It's still nice. But it's this. It's like, it's a little spoon. And this is great. So if you're using the gel 1%, 5%, the Omega, the vitamin C, whatever balm, you can use this and you get the right amount because you don't have to use a lot of their stuff. You know, like you don't want to use too much because you're wasting. But like I said, I will use this for my other moisturizers and stuff. It's perfect. I love this. Highly recommend it. So that's all my freebies that I got that I'm really excited about. Oh, this one too. The Exquisite Brightening and Anti-Puffing Eye Mask. So I will give that a try. I'm not really big on eye masks like this because I just feel like, I don't know, I'd rather use an eye cream. I feel like these can kind of get expensive. I would rather use an under eye cream and then use like my little cooling tools that I have from Osmosis. I'm sure I shared that with you. If I didn't, I'll try to remember to share that in an upcoming skincare video. But I'm not really a big mask, under eye mask, but I'm excited to try that. I just feel like you go through them too fast. Now, last year in my free gift, I got this, and I wanted to purchase it. Oh, did I get two? Oh, I did get this. Okay. So because I had to keep on getting stuff, I was like, what else do I get? What else do I get? Okay. So I actually purchased a foot repair. So hopefully I'm going to like it. I probably will because I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't tried anything from Sanita's yet that I haven't liked. Nothing. The only thing I didn't like one time is the pump on my cleanser was getting weird. This time this one isn't, so I must have had a weird one, but that's the only complaint I've had. So far, everything that I've tried from Sanita's I've liked. And this is the brightening hand cream. So I got a sample of this in this size, I believe, and this lasted me almost a year. Because you don't use a lot. What I do is I put it in the back of here. I'll do it now. Take the little foil thing off. I usually use this in the morning, but I will do this. I will take it like this, put it in the back of my hand like that. That's a lot. I probably put too much. And then I will go like this and rub the back of my hands because it's where I need it, right? So that's what I do. I don't waste it on my palms. I want to put it on the back of my hand. So that's what I do. I love it. It has a little like scent to it. I don't know if it's fragrance, but I smell kind of a citrusy smell to it. It's something else. I don't know what it is, but it's lovely. It goes in your hands really good. And, you know, like it absorbs really good into your hands. I love it. The Sanita's Milk and Honey Cleanser. I love this. This is a, here, I'll just take it out. This is a repurchase for me. Love it. And this one is for dry skin, and I actually have oily skin, but it works really well for me. My lighting is washing. There we go. There we can see it. Love it. Highly recommend. It smells amazing, by the way, too. Smells amazing. Now this is, oh, I love this. So this I've been using for, oh gosh, how long have I been using this? I don't know, 6 months maybe? Maybe more than 6 months? I can't remember how long I've been using this. But it's the HERBLE Face Food. Love it. Love it, love it. I'm getting low in the one that I have, so I had to order a new one. It kind of smells funky. I'm used to it now, so it doesn't bother me at all. But it kind of smells like a health food store. That's what it smells like. So at first I was like, oh, I was kind of put off by it. But I'm used to it now and actually like it. It can be a little spicy on your skin. I've never experienced the spiciness at all. They have different levels, but I'm sticking with one for right now. And maybe eventually I'll go up a notch. But I'm just sticking with this because I asked Christine. She's like, I'm like, should I go up? And she's like, I would just keep using that for a little bit. So I'm still using the number one. Then I got my Sanita's peel pads. I love these. And I just recently ran out. So I bought, let me tell you something about my skincare. The only thing that I run out of during the year, I feel like, is my vitamin C serum, my hyaluronic hydrator, and my mineral mist. I feel like those are the three things I have to get the most of. I feel like my Sanita's, I bought this stuff a year ago, and I just finished using it up. So keep that in mind. I don't know if this is going to last a year, because the other one, last year I got a like a mini size of these. So this one might not quite last a year, but it's going to last a while because you don't use these every single day. There's, and I use other things in between too, so it lasts. There's 50 pads in here. So, you know, you can use it once a week, twice a week at the most. That's all you do. You don't use this every day, which that's one of the things I like about it too. And then, like I said, I use other acids in between, so sometimes I don't. Maybe I'll use something else, but it lasts for me, so I don't go through it really quick, okay? This I ran out of, and I'm excited to have this back. This is the Sanita's Peptiderm Moisturizing Cream, and if you are a fan of the Kate Somerville K8, which is a peptide cream, this is a dupe. It's the same thing. I mean, you can look at the ingredients for yourself. It's the same thing. And I actually like this one here. I have to hold. I feel like if I hold it back, you'll see it better. I'm kind of far away from the camera today. There we go. No, it's not. There we go. The packaging is the same as Kate too, where you pump it so you're not sticking your fingers in it. I freaking love this. And this one is $50 cheaper than the Kate Somerville. And then when you use my code, then you save another 20% from that. So love it. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Love it. This is my Truth Treatments. Now, I didn't have to get my vitamin C serum because I ran out of that right before the sale, which thank goodness, because it sold out really, really quickly. She was out of stock. So I picked up, I think I picked up the hyaluronic hydrator, right? Okay, so I picked up my AHA, and I also picked up my hyaluronic mineral hydrator, which is hyaluronic acid, basically, okay? And I use this with my vitamin C serum every single morning. This is what I mix with it with my mineral mist. Freaking love it. And then the AHA, this is what I alternate with my retinol. So I use my retinol every other day, or every other night, I should say. And then the nights that I'm not using my retinol, then I go in and I use this. So love it. I'll show you what it looks like really quickly. Like that. I love it. So I have a backup. I'm not out, but I like to have my backups. So at least I'm good. I mean, I didn't go like getting like 5 backups or anything like that. I just wanted to get so I can get my freebie. You know what I'm saying? And then these are the last 2 things that I got. This is a big order. I'm going to be good for a while. So then I got another Pepti-Derm eye treatment. I love this. I just hate the packaging. I wish they would have the pump back. I don't know why they took the pump out. I'm still using up what I have from my last one, but this lasted me a year. I'm still finishing up the one I got last November. So the thing about eye cream, and I say this all the time, don't use too much. You're just putting it underneath this little area here. You don't need to waste it, okay? And this is something that I decided to purchase because I've been testing it out. And this is it's called the Collagen and Elastin Recovery Serum for your face and neck treatment. It has really, really good ingredients. It has a lot of peptides in it. So that's why I wanted to really, really give this a try, and I will let you know. So that's what I'm using right now instead of using the Neogenesis right now. I may go back to it, but I really freaking hate their packaging. I can't stress that enough. Wow, this feels heavy, and it's glass too. Wow. So this is what it looks like. I'm not going to put it out because I don't want to waste it. It's expensive. This is what it looks like. There we go. Christine gave me a little sample of this to test out, and I've been liking it, and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my God, I've seen the result. No, I haven't, but I want to stick with it. So that's why I decided at the sale to pick it up so I can keep using it for a while, and then I'll let you know. And something I'm going to tell you this now, and you're going to hear me say it over and over again in videos. But when I test out products, I have to sit back here. When I'm testing out products, I don't stop using certain things. I'll fix my hair. I don't stop using like other skincare when I'm testing out products because that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, when I'm going to, like, if I'm using a product, okay. If I decided I'm going to just start using this, I'm not going to stop using other products because I need to know how they all work together. That's what I'm trying to say. So if I just say, like, I'm not going to use, like, if it's a retinol, I'm not going to use a retinol from this brand and then a retinol, like, I'm just going to maybe every other night or whatever, maybe use it on different, instead of my face, maybe use it on the back of my hand, whatever, okay? So the same thing, I'm not going to do that. But if it's something that I'm going to be possibly adding into my routine, it's got to work with what I have. So I'm not going to stop using everything just to test that product out. I don't think that's really fair. Plus, if I'm going to do that, that means I would have to not use certain products for months, I feel like, before I would use a new product. And I don't think most people do that. I think they just start using it. But if you've already been using something else, it's still kind of working in your skin. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just the way I do it for me. Everybody does it differently. For me, it's got to work with what I have, because if it's going to work for me, then it's going to work with my other products. I hope that makes sense. So that is it. That's my big haul from Freeze Beauty. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys on my next one.